Hi, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about Flychain. We are building the financial operating system for small to medium-sized businesses in healthcare. I'm Ethan Schwarzbach. I'm the co-founder and CEO. Jaime Deverell is the other co-founder and CTO. And we're really just attempting to bring our kind of expertise in fintech and lending to help these businesses grow and solve a lot of their current issues. What problem are we addressing? Well, it's the problem that faces all SMEs, which is cash flow. And in healthcare, this cash flow issue is actually more pronounced, and it has to do with when you actually generate revenue, it doesn't show up in your bank account that day. It takes some time, and that's where insurance comes in. I'd say that the massive issue in recurring care, which is where we're focused, and then specifically home health care and behavioral health, it really puts stress on day-to-day operations and really hinders their ability to grow. And so we've built a solution that enables us to proactively and effectively underwrite these businesses so that they can get paid upfront on insurance claims. If you're interested in seeing the demo, by all means, follow up. We don't have enough time for that, unfortunately. But I think it's just important to note that technology, the banking infrastructure that we're building, enables us to allocate capital to this space in an area that was previously underserved or completely ignored. These are the problems on the left side of the screen, and how our solution, how our technology and our banking infrastructure does solve those problems and gives us a great position from which to provide working capital. I'd say this is the banking infrastructure that we have built in a bit of flow of funds. The most important takeaway here is that we open up bank accounts for all of our customers. And that really serves as the on-ramp to our financial operating system and overall vision here, because we have the bank account, we have full insight into their revenue, their expenses, and it really enables us to launch a suite of what we would call financial products or financial tools to help them generate more revenue, remove a lot of the operational burdens that they currently experience. The market, to be clear, we're targeting recurring care, starting with home health care specifically. The revenue that you see that we've kind of projected here is really just fee revenue for specifically home health care agencies that are on the smaller side, that are submitting to insurance. And so just wanted to kind of clarify exactly where we're starting. And obviously that product roadmap will enable us to broaden our reach within these markets and beyond. Our go-to-market strategy. So it's just really important to note that we do position ourselves as an embedded provider. We still own the customer relationship, but our partners have all of the data that we need to underwrite. And so we basically connect with RCM, EMR, and billing companies to pull this data and underwrite. And I'd also just mention our partners themselves are very incentivized to launch working capital programs or really partner with Flychain, because the way that they generate revenue has to do with volume. The more insurance claims you're submitting, if you're an RCM, the more revenue you're generating. And that's why we call it Flychain, because it creates a flywheel between us, our partners, and the end customer. Traction to date, I'd mentioned we do have both SaaS as well as fee revenue for our business. So we've signed a partnership agreement, a SaaS partnership agreement with Juniper. It's important to note too that they're licensing our infrastructure to power their program. But as we start lending and providing more capital to their businesses, that's where we'll really see the $3 million in annual revenue here. We have other partnerships in flight that would resemble that of Juniper, and excited to launch those here in the weeks and months ahead. Business revenue, fee revenue, and SaaS revenue. Why we're excited about this space. There's just a lot of tailwinds in healthcare. We'd also mentioned that, COVID did move a lot of care into the home, and that is not reversing itself. On the financial side, I would just mention wage inflation for our businesses. Payroll is the primary cost. And so wage inflation coupled with some lower reimbursement rates going forward will actually put additional pressure. And on the technology side, I would say the liberation of data through fintech APIs and health tech APIs really enable us to stand this up, live monitor, and power the entire program here. We're actually actively fundraising. So if you are interested, let us know. And with that, I really appreciate your time. And thanks again. Look forward to hearing from you.